Hello. So, hey guys, hello. How are you guys doing today? Today I'll be teaching you how to how to add F3X, the F3X plugin into your Roblox Studio. So let's get into this. Create a new game or whatever you know. You create a game. Or maybe you just go on a game you have made in the past. Yeah. So you go into Studio. Yeah. Right. Now you're going to have to get on Google because we need to install the plugin. So we have to go on F3X. Let's type in F3X plugin Roblox. And that should come up here. Yeah. Roblox.com, library, building tools by, that, like something close to this. Make sure it's https www.roblox.com because there are scams out there with websites that are called, similar. So you press install. Yeah. Press install. Wait for Roblox Studio to open. Now don't close this tab, okay? Don't close this Roblox Studio. You need this. Don't close this either. This you need this. This is to install it. So obviously on your screen it would say that if you want to install, yeah? It would say install, you click that and you would wait. Well, obviously I got it installed. So once you have it installed, you can press X out of this. So it might work like this straight away. You'll have to probably enable your plugin. Yeah, so it has to be active. Make sure it's active. Yeah, then if you don't have it in Studio like this in a tab, then restart Studio and make sure that this is here. So you have FX, so now you want to use it, but you don't know how. So in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about F3X, FX, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it FX. So this right here is the move tool. Yeah, you can move objects with it. So you have hotkeys like at the corner here, and when you press those keys, it will go onto that. K J to create part. So J to create part plus sign. You click somewhere, and it will insert a part. And it's a part for now, and here you have the move tool. If you select it, so now you can move it. And notice how it's moving a certain amount of studs. So look at this. Look at the base plate. Look at these squares. Now look at them when I move it. It goes up by one square. That's called one increment, also known as one stud. And you can change that increment. So for example, 2 studs. And now watch the studs carefully. See? It moves by 2 increments or 2 studs. So, yeah. And you can also make it smaller than 1 if you want to be really. It's recommended to be 1 if you're doing basic building. like a wall or something. But if it's like curved, then it's recommended to lower it a little bit. 0.1 might be a bit hard sometimes if you want it to be like accurate sometimes. But it's like, look at that. See? 0.1 increments. So that's 0.1 studs, and then we can change it back to 1 if we want to. Now the resize tool. Again, you have the increments, so it's like studs, again. Let me just move on. Let me just go back onto actual stud. Yeah, so that's accurate now because it's like covering the stud. That means Now if we should have it on a stud. Yeah. Now if you go on the resize tool, which is X, we also have these increments. Notice how we have directions, normal and both. We'll get onto those in a minute. First, let's just get on to basic resizing. Just drag across, and again, one stud, one increment. So you can change this as well. Two increments, 2 studs. No 0.1 studs. The same, it's just the same. But now let's get on to directions. You can notice normal and both. Both, I would say both is kind of for I don't really use both that much. It's not really useful. But if you want to use it, there's an option here. So if you select both, it's basically like symmetrical, if you want to call it. It does where it does, like at the other side. So, okay. So look at this one. Yeah? So look at it, yeah? You see this? So it moves. We're not in like one side, it moves the other as well. Like 3 sides there as well. Yeah, so, and then you can have selection info, which you can change the size like this. 4, 4, and 4 should be a perfect cube. Now if we make, let's go on to 0, 0. Let's go on to 0, 0, 0, which is the starting position, if you didn't know. Now this, so it's the axes. So like the middle one is the y-axis. So look, see, y-axis. Yeah, so this is like to be a bit accurate, if you want to call it that. Now let's get on to rotation. Rotation is also an easy one. It's just one of those, basic tools. So you just rotate it, nothing special. Yeah, it's nothing special. We can also change the increment, so like 1. I wouldn't really recommend 1 because that would like kind of screw up your accuracy. So as you can see right now, please ignore that. So as you can see right now, it's not very accurate. Yeah, it's not very accurate, so it leaves out a bit. So it's recommended to keep on 0. On 15, like 1. 1 is also good. So like 1, yeah, it is good if you want to be like accurate, but you can't be accurate with like when it's 0 unless you keep watching it. I will recommend you to, when you're using the rotation tool, you should keep it, and if you want to make it like straight, like this, normal, yeah, you can even just do this, or whatever. Just keep watching it for this. Yeah, so we have to keep watching it, and you have to be careful if you wanna be here on the straight. There's also minuses, but that is just pretty much the same, to be honest. Yeah, rotation, just normal paint tool. So now, when you have it selected and you have a part selected, you can also have that part be painted already. Now, let's create a few parts. Ctrl-D to duplicate. It's not really easy to do this when you're, in F3X because it's not really studio selection. And Ctrl+D is a studio feature. So, you see these spots. Now we go on the paint tool. We can go on the paint tool. Let's, for example, choose magenta. Now, hold up, buckle. So let's see here. For some reason, it's not working. Let's try again. Yeah, for some reason it's actually not working, but here on the paint tool you can have, selected with this, which is like very accurate. Or you can use the standard paint. Or you can use this palette. So yeah, it's not working. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, so as you can see, you can do that. And it's pretty easy to paint like this. Instead of, like pressing it, pressing that. It just paints automatically when you press it. So now let's paint our little cube white. So we also have surface tools, which basically change the surface of the object. So as you can see, you can select the side right here. I'm going to select all because I want to do it. Now there's a few types of surfaces. So like for example, one of these can be used to make a car. I think it might be the hinge. Yeah, hinge is used to make a car, work. So that would be useful. Universe. You can use some of these surfaces for like texturing. Some of these do look cool, like this one. It's quite good. Blue, this one doesn't look that nice, so I recommend not using it. Weld is weld basically welds parts together. If you ever heard of the weld. So you have smooth, which is like this. You have inlets, which look like this, which are like all like going in, and then studs, which the base plate has studs. No studs I've talked about them, and you see studs. The studs one might be actually quite useful. Let's make it smooth. Now the settings. The material tool. Yeah, I forgot about that. So now you can change your material like this. But there's one slight problem. I don't really use the material tool. There's like two reasons. It's actually much easier to use this on regular Roblox Studio than this, because it takes longer. And F3X doesn't have the force field and the blast textures, which is kind of But if you do want to use it, then here you go. You can select the materials, transparency, no 0.4. That's usually like glass. Yeah. You can select any of those. Reflectance also is, as you can see, it can reflect. It sometimes like changes inside the game when you're in the studio. Sometimes the reflection doesn't work that well. Just bouncing on, invisible. Well, the anchor tool. You can anchor. You can unanchor and anchor like that. Yeah, you can press enter to quickly hover. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Well, the anchor tool you get the thingy. Collision tool is basically does collision. Can enable collision on the part or disable. Collision is basically whether it's like whether it can collide with objects and players. If it's off, that means basically the player can walk through it. And when it's true, when it's true, it's basically a solid. Yeah, so when it's true, I mean it's a solid. So right now it is a solid. J, part tool, which I used earlier, but I didn't talk about it very well. Fireworks going off in the background. I hope you don't hear it. Oh. Well, so as you can see, the part tool, which is also known as J, shortcut. On part types, you can have different parts. Always annoys me when there's like one. Like you can see this. You see, look at that. I always think that there's one beneath that. But I don't feel there's not. As you can see, there's different types. So there's like, for example, where corner. Corner is an interesting part. I can never build with these. It's just so weird. Look at that. Corner is a confusing one, a confusing part, to be honest. I think it's just kind of weird. So now duplicate it if you want to. Look at it. So if let's make something today. I'm going to try and attempt to link these together, which I will probably fail terribly. But yep, I failed terribly. Let me know, guys, if you can view one of those. So we're running out of time, so let's just quickly. So mesh tool, you can add meshes. So like head, that's one. File, which you can set your file on mesh ID and texture ID. You can also have a color. So like, yeah, but it doesn't work sometimes. New mesh, new background. You have texture tool. You can add decals or textures are like more detailed and have a better quality. Decals, when resized they don't look very good. Textures always look good, even when resized side on the front, I can't show you right now because I don't have the decal. Well tool, this is quite a confusing one. Maybe I will, teach you it in another. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't even know if you it. There's you, which can add phone lights and spotlights. See phone light. And they have different settings. You can remove them or lighting. And lighting. There's also the decoration tool, okay. Yeah, and you have the settings on these as well. Okay guys, bye.